Okay, today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the beautiful Seasonic 750 watt 80 plus gold power supply. It's their X-Series and the boxing is just wonderful, and this power supply is super heavy. Let's go ahead and get a close-up of its specs here. Okay, what we got here is, let me see, it's 80 plus gold, Energy Star compliant. It can run full range of 100 volt to 240 volts, so this is good for Europe as well. It has a 20 to 24 pin connector. It has two 8-pin CPU connectors. It has a 4-pin CPU connector. It has a 4, 6, 8-pin PCI Express, which is awesome, and 8 4-pin peripherals, 8 serial ATAs, and then a floppy times 2. The total output can be 750 watts. So this is definitely a beefy power supply. And being 80 plus gold, it's going to be able to power a lot more things than maybe a normal 750 watt power supply could power. So let's get this open. Again, the packaging is awesome. Okay, here's the standard manual. Manual's quite thick, as a matter of fact, and it has an RMA process in case you would have to do that. So all your information's here. Okay, let's pull this out. Now I want y'all to get a close-up of that. It is in some kind of velvet case. That is just, I mean, it just reeks of quality. You look at this setup and it reeks of quality. And I think I said in my previous video that Seasonic was really the first power supply that I owned, and if they were making power supplies at 1200 watts, I'd still be buying Seasonic. That's how good they are. If you go to silentpcreview.com, you can see how silent and powerful they are. They always review well. They're some of the best in the world. So let's go ahead and take this out. Now this is a fully modular power supply. There's the ratings on the side, and see it's fully modular right there. And if you look at it, all the cuts and all the plastic connections, I mean, they're perfect. None of them are crooked. I mean, it looks to me like a lot of time and a lot of build quality went into this power supply. There's the 120 millimeter fan. Like I said before, this is one of the very few power supplies on the market that will actually, the fan will kick off at no load and low load conditions. And the reason they do that is they want it to be as silent as possible for as long as possible. And this is going to be silent at full load anyways, but it actually turns off, the fan turns off for completely silent operation at low or no load conditions. There's the back fit, the normal switch. It has a standard connector, which is good. Like I said, and there's the other side. It just looks quality. That's all there is to it. Standard cable. This is not as thick as some of the others that I've done reviews on because this is only a 750 watt power supply. Let's go ahead and look at the cabling. It comes in its own little case. I mean, this is the highest quality. This is the highest quality boxing I've ever seen for a power supply. So let's go ahead and take this box out of the way. And let's look at the cables exclusively. They're in some kind of little satchel, and all the cables are in here. Let me just pull them out. Okay, take the rubber band off. Okay, here's the 24 pin, and as you can see, the sleeving is not all the way up to the end of the connector, but it's pretty close, especially there. That's pretty close right there. So, but the sleeving looks very good. Probably not quite as good as the Mushkin, if you can believe it, but it looks very good. Here are all your, these look like all the CPU 12 volt ATX power and the PCI Express connectors. And if you look at them, there's yellow. It's black sleeving with yellow heat shrink at the end of it. But again, this is very high quality. Let's go ahead and look at the other. Okay, here are all the other cables. Now I'm interested to see one aspect here. Okay, I remember one Seasonic power supply I had a long time ago, and a lot of the PC power and coolings did it as well, is they would sleeve up to the first connector, and then after the connector there'd be no sleeving. But these are 100% fully sleeved cables. Looks to me like there's plenty of cables here. There's the old floppy for those of you that still use floppy. My impression on this power supply is I can't wait to not hear it in action. I really think that's going to be where it shines. It's an 80 plus gold. It's not going to pull that much power from my wall outlet, and also it's going to be super quiet. And I may actually test. I got the power supply. Let me go ahead and rigged up here. I want to try it. I want to see if I can actually put a small load to it and see if the fan does not spin. So let me go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. Okay, here's my button that I'm going to use to start the power supply. That's my tester here. So let's go ahead and kick it on. Now if you look, the power supply fan jumped just for a second, and you can see that it's powering this fan right here, this Noctua fan, and the fan is not spinning on the power supply. That is amazing. That is really amazing. If silence and efficiency is what you're looking for, I'm telling you, for medium to lower end builds or high end builds that don't use a lot of graphics power, the Seasonic 750 watt is the way to go. I can just feel that it is one of the highest performing power supplies, or highest quality power supplies that you can have, from my previous experience from Seasonic and from what I'm seeing now. Well, that was the unboxing and the first look of the Seasonic 750 watt power supply. Thank you, and please subscribe.